Alright, welcome back to another episode and a brand new season of the Hertha Berlin Manager Career Mode here on FIFA 23. We start things off here by making one of our key loan player signings last season a permanent one. It's Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who joins us for good. And I think this is a fantastic signing, as well as some pre-contract signings from last January that we have made. Is the first one here is Omar, the Turkish midfielder. We're going to turn him into a right winger because he looks very good, as well as the biggest recruitment so far, Mahmoud Dahoud from Borussia Dortmund. Look at this man, he's got 90 something stamina. Gonna be absolutely wonderful in the middle of the park. Now we got 100 million just about to spend, which is very generous because we finished like what, 5th place, only won the DFB Pokal, but they're treating us like some Premier League club now with this funds. But anyways, we make our first signing. Who the heck is this guy? This is Zlatan Ibrahimovic's region. Remember the name. Maximilian Sandberg is Zlatan's region. Why not? Why not? I mean, he looks alright for 17 years of age. But taking a look at some 17-year-olds, we have Christoph Peters here. Our homegrown talent has potential to be special. You know this man is going to be a big deal come next season. Now this is how our club is looking, shaping up ahead of this brand new season 2. As you see, some new faces on the bench, some new faces in the starting 11 as well, but we are not quite done, because what on earth have we got here? What on earth is Toni Kroos doing back in Germany in the Hertha Berlin facilities? Well, we scouted and we saw that Toni Kroos was on the free agents tab, and you just know we had to make in a soup for him. By the way, he's not going to be number 7, he's going to be number 8. But yes, we swooped in for Toni Kroos. He's the face of Hertha Berlin. And I think that is just a fantastic signing. And that completes our signings, at least for this first half of Season 2. Now we get on to the games. Let me know what you think of the signing so far. Toni Kroos, the biggest of them all. And his first game here is against his old team, Bayern Munich. And things don't get off to a good start here in the opener this season. It is the champions of the Bundesliga versus the DFB Pokal champions here in this season opener. And Diogo Jota continuing his goal scoring form against us. Puts Bayern up 1-0. But here comes Musiala, horrible defending. Take a look at this as Kehrer tries to block the pass, but Musiala says thank you very much, I'll take it. Some poor goalkeeping from our keeper, don't really remember, Christensen, that's his name is. But yeah, man, Musiala, the golden boy, the real golden boy, makes work of it. But here we go on the attack. It's Schade with a chance to get one back, and Schade scores our first goal of Season 2. That's surely a sign of things to come. Yeah, man, the future, you know, the next face of this club for sure, Schade. But anyway, second half business, looking for a goal back. It's going to be here. Toni Kroos against Bayern Munich. Comes very close, but his fellow countryman, Manuel Neuer, denies him. We have a good chance here. The homegrown talent, Peters, almost scores a goal, but it goes just past Manuel Neuer. And we start this season off with a defeat. Now, it hurts, yeah, but this was our first game with the new team. A couple of new boys trying out the new team, you know, not too bad. Plus, the last time we faced Bayern Munich last season, they humiliated us. So to only lose by 1 goal and to be pretty much in it till the end, it was not too bad. But anyways, the first Bundesliga game of the season comes against Borussia Mönchengladbach. The first chance comes to us. Toni Kroos plays it to Peters. He's going to go for a power strike. It falls to Lucas Mecha. He'll say thank you very much. That is a tap-in. And he's continuing where he left off last season. Didn't quite win the Golden Boot, Lucas Mecha, but he will definitely be aiming for that this season. No doubt about it. Especially with the quality of players around him this season. It's just absolutely unbelievable. But we get the ball away. It comes here to Fashnat. Horrible defending. I believe it was Thilo Kehrer. And this man, yeah, man, like, you make a mistake like that at the back, they will punish you, and punish you they did. It's 1-1 here against Gladbach. Now next chance here in the second half, sorry, just before the second half, comes to us. Lucas Mecha plays it to Omar, the new Turkish man. He makes no mistake of it. Instant impact. I mean, he played against Bayern Munich, didn't make quite an impact, but first Bundesliga game for him, and he scores a goal, man. I have a thing for players with game faces. He does not have a game face, but what this man has is skill, and he has a bunch of it, and I absolutely love to use him. Lucas Mecha, take a look at that ball to Omar, green timed and everything, and he puts it wide. Could that come back to haunt us? Thankfully not, because Omar's goal just before the first half ended thankfully gave us the 3 points in the first game of the season as we go ahead and win 2-1 against Mönchengladbach. Now we're in the Europa League this season. Where have we been placed? Let's take a look at the clubs in our group. We have Olympic Lyon, Feyenoord, and Helsinki. Don't really know, man. Feyenoord, they're beatable. Olympic Lyon is probably our toughest task in the Europa League, and we're gonna start things off here actually traveling to France to take on Olympique Lyonnais. So yeah, man, it's gonna be absolutely wonderful stuff. And Lucas Moura, the guy who's on loan last season for us, now plays permanently for Olympique Lyonnais. So can you believe that? Can you believe if that went in from Peters, the homegrown talent, man? Almost starting things off here with a banger, but sadly off the cross. But Lucas Mecha, turning provider, maybe plays it here to Boetius, and he makes no mistake of it, scores our first European goal of the season and of the series. Boetius absolutely killed it last season. That's why keeping him in the center attacking midfield starting position, and he's paying me back pretty much by giving him that role. He has a chance to double the lead here right before the break, but he puts it just over the bar. That would have been a fantastic way to end the first half here in our first European game. But speaking of Lucas Moura, our previous man here plays it to Houssam Hawar, and with 14 minutes left to play, Olympique Lyonnais get a goal back to make a game of it. Things are not looking too good. Yeah, this is probably the only team that's going to trouble us, and they're making a game of it, as you could tell. But they have another chance here as Fiverr, I don't know, plays it to Broya, the ex-Chelsea man. And with 1 minute left to play, not even, it's the 90th minute now, Broya gives Olympique Lyonnais the lead, the 2-1 lead with just seconds left in this game to play, as he crushes our hearts, and they do the little Icelandic chant to end off this little sequence for Olympique Lyonnais. We take a loss in our first European game. Not how you want to start a European game, to be honest, but our next European game sees us take on Feyenoord, a team that we should be able to win, but we're just going to have to see if they will give us trouble or if we can get past them easily. Well, the first chance comes to Lucas Mecha. The ball gets blocked, but he keeps the ball. Lucas Mecha makes some space for himself. Little lucky with that one as it kind of goes through the keeper's legs. But hey, man, we'll take that. Lucas Mecha's first European goal for us. And yeah, man, opening his scoring in the Bundesliga and now in the Europa League. So things you absolutely love to see. Now we have a good chance. Look at this absolutely fantastic counter-attacking play finished off by Shade. Who else, man? Absolutely electrifying stuff started off by him, if you noticed. But yeah, man, that was absolutely beautiful play. We absolutely cooked the Feyenoord defense and we made them look like absolute amateurs. Not too much happened though the rest of the game. As you can see, we ended up winning comfortably 2-0. They didn't really trouble our half of the goals, so you know, we got 3 points, and that's fantastic stuff to see. Now, back to Bundesliga business. We take on Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. Mahmoud Dahoud comes back to play at the Signal Iduna Park. Should be fun stuff, but the first chance does come to Borussia Dortmund. The ball comes here to Haller, who plays it to Emil Smith-Rowe. Fantastic signing, by the way. Borussia Dortmund, they love their midfielders. They sold Jude Bellingham, so I guess they had to make that up by buying yet another fantastic English midfielder. So, I mean, yeah, they got Emil Smith-Rowe. Seems to be paying off because they go 1-0 here against us at Signal Iduna Park. But take a look at this ball from Mahmoud Dahoud to play in Lucas Mecha. You're not going to catch him, but can you save his shot? Absolutely not. He's got a finish on him, Lucas Mecha. And yeah, that's what Borussia Dortmund are missing. That beautiful maestro midfield play by Mahmoud Dahoud. We had to snatch him up. He had 6 months left on his contract. We just had to, man. He's proving so far to be quite a good signing. Sebastian Haller with a chance here. Christensen, let me tell you, I don't show a lot of highlights from him, but he makes saves like that on a regular. But Marco Reus here plays it to Smith-Rowe. He has a good chance to give Dortmund the lead here, but thankfully for us, he puts it wide. And yet again, for the second game in a row, because last season, towards the end of the first season, we did draw Borussia Dortmund in a fantastic game, and yet again, we held them to a draw. So we are improving, as you could see. Not too bad from the boys. And we go ahead and the reverse fixture against Olympique Lyonnais. We need to win this game because they are in first place. And Lacazette, absolutely embarrassing. That's why Arsenal got rid of him. Now Olympique Lyonnais probably want to get rid of him after that. Lucas Mecha with a good chance as well. Second half, still 0-0. Fantastic save from the Lyon keeper as we still look to open the deadlock, and it has to come from Toni Kroos. And it's a spectacular strike from the German captain, from the Hertha Berlin captain. Shades of, who was it against? I think South Korea or something in the World Cup. Not too sure, man. But shades of 2018 World Cup Cruise. It's pretty much in a similar position. Oh my god, Boetius, what a pass. Into Shade, into Lucas Mecha. It's 2-0. The floodgates look like they're opening as Olympique Lyonnais cannot handle the pressure from Hertha Berlin. And our main star striker, our number 9, makes an absolute, yeah, this is just a fantastic goal, man. And take a look at this from Ruben Loftus-Cheek, steals the ball and he goes on a bit of a run. He's gonna hold it up, cut inside, up and over to Lucas Mecha. Hey man, he does this time and time again. Lucas Mecha, wonderful play from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. We haven't seen too many highlights of him this season. Oh my god, look at him go, bro. He's just so cocky, he's so amazing, man. Lucas Mecha, I don't know, I'm at a loss for words. I have no more words to describe this man. But anyways, we do end up cooking Olympique Lyon 3-0. And yeah, man, pretty much you'll see at the end of the highlights here what place we come in the Europa League. So yeah, we move on back to Bundesliga against another top 4 rival, RB Leipzig. And if you remember this man, the regen, the son of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, got the hairstyle and everything, scores his, I think it's his first goal, I'm not too sure, but had to rest Mecha because he was super tired. But Sandberg is paying back for letting me start him this game. Shot him, man. That was absolutely wonderful strike, bro. But anyways, yeah, Sandberg, Zlatan Ibrahimovic regen scores the first goal of this game. And here Leipzig have a chance to get back, and they do through Thomas Lemar again. He seems to always score against me. He did last season, I think, twice. And yeah, I mean, yet again, history repeats itself as Thomas Lemar equalizes for RB Leipzig. But if you could take a look at this pass, man, from Lucas Mecha, and it's now Schade on the ball here. Decent strike, decent touch, I mean, but the strike was just absolutely horrible. It was green timed as well. How is he missing that, man? But take a look at this. Lucas Mecha once again plays it to Boetius, and he makes no mistake of it, though. If there's anybody in the midfield that we can rely on to at least score some goals, it is our attacking midfielder, the Dutchman Boetius, bro. Absolutely lovely stuff. And now look at this brilliant ball. And Omar, the Turkish man, like I said earlier, he's got the pace that runs the place. And look how we absolutely left the Leipzig defenders for dead. And yeah, we go for an easy finish as we slide it down to Schade, who obviously is going to score. He's not going to miss that. I mean, he's missed a one-on-one earlier this game, but, you know, he's not going to miss an open net, right? No, he didn't. But, yeah, man, the floodgates looks like they were starting to open because Leipzig could not handle our attacking threat towards the end of the game, and we ended up winning 3-1. So it was a pretty good all-around match for us. And, yeah, take a look at the Europa League group stage. We end up in first place just through goal difference, I'm pretty sure. Everything pretty similar to Olympique Lyon, but thankfully we don't have to go through that those set of matches before the actual round of 32 starts. But yeah, take a look at the league so far. Halfway through the season, 4th place, 10 wins, 4 draws, 3 losses on 34 points, tied for 3rd pretty much. And yeah, the top of the table is absolutely tight, man. It is so close, and to be 4th place so far is pretty good. But also it can be you know, we can, couple of losses, be down at 6th, 7th even. Our aim is Champions League for next season. Here we look at the stats as you're watching along for the players this season. But yeah, man, our aim is Champions League, and for Europa League is to just try and compete. You know, we'll see how far we can go in that. But hopefully you guys like this new style of career mode I'm doing with the bunch of games in just one episode, and every episode being half a season long. If you didn't quite catch it already, but that's how it's gonna be, because it just works a little bit better. I think quality over quantity. Yeah, man. But anyways, if you guys enjoy this, leave some signing suggestions down below. I didn't start yet recording the second half of season 2, but if you have any signing suggestions, you saw our team there, how it looked. Let me know what you need. Let me know if we need any strengthening on any positions. But yeah, man, if you guys enjoy it, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I shall see you for another episode of the Hertha Berlin Manager Career Mode very soon. Take care, everybody.